It's right here in black and white. You are breaking the law. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do.
You do. You have a valid driver's license?
Oh, no.
You don't have a valid driver's
I'm done
license.
talking.
The state says you should not be on the road. So are you a Detroit cop? You're telling people you're a Detroit. You're telling people you're a Detroit cop. You're flashing a badge and weapons.
And now, for the first time, his family is not only talking about his incredible recovery, but also sharing new video of Gordie Howe. Our Hank Winchester met with the Howe family. And Hank, why did they want to share this story in the video with you?
Well, they hope to inspire others, and it really is incredible, emotional video.
We just want his situation resolved.
Oh, fine, no problem.
With this legal action, the Oakland County prosecutor making it clear this type of behavior will not be tolerated here in Oakland County. These two young men will now make their way to juvenile court.
The two young boys captured on tape allegedly taunting and teasing Phoenix Williams and calling him the N-word on board a school bus in Bloomfield Hills will now have to answer for their actions before a juvenile referee.
This large, growing, and vocal crowd has been here in front of Bloomfield Hills Middle School most of the afternoon. They're here not only to support bullying victim Phoenix Williams, but also hoping for change.
It was pretty difficult to listen to at times, wasn't it?
And Carmen Devin, it was very graphic. It was sleazy, it was dirty, and Bob Bashara wanted everyone in the court to know very intimate details about his relationship with Jane Bashara. And he also had an opportunity today for the first time in court to tell his version of the story.
I talked to you on the phone regarding medical transport. Why are you doing medical transport? You're not allowed to do that.
That's not mine. You have to talk to
That's illegal. You're breaking the law. I talked to you on the phone and you said you do medical transport.
You ask for taxi cab.
And you said you do medical transport.
We do medical transportation.
You know that's illegal.
Nervous, anxious, angry. It was a whole gut of emotions.
Sharky Jones posted this photo of weapons and a Detroit police badge, revealing she's been a cop for 10 years, and later apparently posting Ford's home address on Facebook, encouraging others to also track him down. It didn't take long for us to confirm that Gloria Sharky Jones is not a Detroit cop. It's Gordie Howe's ability to dream and his fighting spirit that helped him overcome his biggest challenge, a battle off the ice that almost ended his life.
I wrote his eulogy, we were making his funeral arrangements, and didn't have a whole lot of hope for him.
Gordie's son, Dr. Murray Howe, thought his father's life was over, a stroke late last year causing a big setback.
To a point where even if you pounded on his chest, there would be no response from him.
The one-time hockey great appeared lifeless, unable to communicate.
His eyes were open, but there was just kind of nothing there.
As family members scrambled to make funeral arrangements, one phone call changed everything.
He just said that they had a stem cell company.
Doctors Roger and Maynard Howe, no relation to Gordie, but huge hockey fans, thought their adult stem cell treatment could bring Mr. Hockey back to life. Just hours after the stem cells were injected, a new sign of life.
I said, well, Dad, you can't walk. And he said, well, the hell I can't.
The man who hours earlier was almost paralyzed was able to walk.
It was really funny. He's like, well, let's go, or I'm out of here, or whatever. Yeah, he didn't even want the wheelchair when we left. I said, Dad, you got to be in the wheelchair. We don't want you to fall on the way out.
He started walking and hasn't stopped. In fact, look at this video recently shot by the Howe family.
Oh, yeah!
They're here to protest Bloomfield Hills schools, but more importantly, they're here to support Phoenix Williams.
I'm hoping to be able to go back to school and, for justice to be had on the situation.
This is the type of thing we need for social movement, for human rights, and particularly I'm just excited that the young people are mobilized and they feel empowered.
Phoenix Williams, the young man who videotaped a racist verbal attack aimed at him, today is standing tall, surrounded by supporters. Bob Bashara on the stand, hoping to get a new trial and blaming the media and investigators for what he called negative pre-trial publicity, saying it affected the jury.
And the reason why you wanted out of this area was what?
Because of the pollution and the poisoning of the people of the region by law enforcement and through the media.